Welcome back to the second episode of The Gods of A. We'll go around the circle. We've got, first up, Cassie Steele playing... Who are you playing?
I'm playing Sybil B. Rooker.
And what is Sybil B. Rooker?
I am a fastidious occultist who learns quickly.
And then we have Alex Bryan. Alex, who are you playing?
I'm playing Beatrice B. Larkin, who is a cursed protector that fears no haints.
Jenny Lilyholm, who are you?
I'm playing Bernie Louise Sawyer, who is an inquisitive investigator who does a bit of this and that.
And last, possibly least?
No, we aim for least. We'll see how far we get.
Listen, if it's your goal, you can't fail. Chapman White, who are you?
Set the bar underground. I'm Chapman White, playing Stanford Rains, a hardy speaker who knows the unknowable.
And I am your GM, Shane Zello, here to bring you into this weird and wild crossover of the Old Gods of Appalachia role-playing game and the Magnus Archives role-playing game. So guys, team, gang, fam, what did we do last time?
Fucked around, mostly.
And found out.
Some finding out, yeah.
We created the horror that will consume us.
It might not.
The Herald of the Hollow.
The Herald of the Hollow, indeed. Yes, 5 nameless friends gathered out in the woods of southwestern Utah to play a collaborative storytelling card game called What Is It That Lies Beyond the Immenseness of the Dark by my friend Tomas Jimeno Rioja, where they created the Herald of the Hollow, who did something super friendly at the end.
Classic Herald.
And then in the town of Monument Peak, we got to meet Sybil and Bernie. What were you guys up to?
We drove in to start investigating a newspaper article we got ahead of time in the past from the future about the bodies that were found recently in this city.
Yes, you got a newspaper article dated 5th, but you got it on the 1st.
Dun, dun, dun.
That brought you to town. Where was the first place you went looking? Who were you looking for?
I was looking for Stan Rain because the newspaper article had R. Rain written on the back.
And what did you know about the Rain family at this point?
Not much, because that's Bernie's shit. But I know that they're here and involved in supernatural-y things.
Bernie, what did we know about the infamous Stan Rain?
Got some really great letter writing. True secrets hidden in there somewhere. I understand most of them, but not quite all of them. Might be his mistake, might be mine. I'll find out.
Good old Stan, where were you when Sybil finally tracked you down after speaking with your sister?
I was just bumming around, man. Just hanging out in town, seeing the sights, if I recall correctly.
You were at AJ's Stillwater Bar, sitting and having some shots of
That's right, I was shouting with Cactus.
You were speaking
old
with
Cactus.
one Cactus Knots.
What a guy. What a guy. My personal bodyguard, Cactus Knots.
Definitely.
Protector of the town.
Protector of the town.
Neighborhood watch.
Sybil and Stan, you encountered one another?
Yep.
You hit it off?
Regrets.
Oh yeah, great friends.
Said Sybil had regrets.
Sybil had regrets. Stan, did Stan have regrets?
Oh god, no. I got to educate someone on kayfabe, talk a little about WWE, along with some varying theories I've been working on, yeah.
Meanwhile, Bernie, what were you doing on the main street, main square?
Well, Bernie was trying to find information about the upcoming festivals that she and Sybil could go to. Best friends having a good day out together. I made a friend that she didn't want to make.
Best friend. Got a date, even.
I don't think that's what that's going to be. I don't think that's what that interaction went to.
What?
I don't think that's where that interaction was going. That's not.
Your microphone's cutting out. I can't hear you. But your body language tells me that you're very excited to go out with the Braden Dayton of the Boo Boys, the son of the mayor himself, and the dumb schmuck who live streamed finding the bodies that were reported on in the newspaper, that you arrived ahead of time. But then, Bernie, you found the really important contact, connection, liaison to the world beyond, a quacking duck.
The duck was there.
The duck was there, and the duck led you to Beatrice B. Larkin.
Design, I indeed.
The town mortician and funeral home runner.
I'm a woman of many talents. Yeah, I was working with the local sheriff, Estevez, who's pretty badass. To autopsy some of the bodies that were found. And then these schmucks came in and caused chaos like they do.
I feel like Sybil would like it to be on the record that Sybil was not part of the chaos caused by the schmucks.
I just had some questions that were not answered.
She's legally responsible for me. I'm new.
She's got a point there, Sybil.
waiting area is destroyed and became destroyed even more after talking to some spirits who were not so cool.
Yes, one of the spirits indeed did not feel like returning back from whence he came, being in fact not a spirit so much as a cursed Haint, calling himself Skin Tom, who stabbed you in the side with a scalpel, and then immediately upon being punched for 6 damage, decided, oh no, fuck this, I need to go.
Bye.
He ran.
And then he ran.
He threw a skin at me.
Well, it wasn't his skin.
He threw a skin at me.
He threw a skin at you. Got into a game of tug of war with Bernie.
I think that's
I won, though.
You did win. You got a body to land on you.
Part of a body.
Stan was led by the nonverbal kind of street urchin, adopted street urchin of the funeral home Fetch, who led Stan to the skin that had been thrown at Sybil, where a letter, a statement, was branded or tattooed into the skinned skin from his missing father. At which point, one Sheriff Amelia Estevez returned to the scene in time to watch Skin Tom flee while holding 2 cups of coffee from the Aspasia Coffee House and Salon, run by Stan's sister, where she looked at the bleeding mortician and funeral home director and said, "What the hell was that?"
Lord is down seeing trouble. But the last time we called, the line went dead. Deep in those canyons, deep as shadow, Vesta where the angels fear the land. We sent our posse out, deputized, professionals well practiced and researched. But wander in those hills too long, you don't come back the same. You've grown a stranger, stranger still than when you left. The Lord seems folks are disappearing, replaced by those who wear them like a mask. The canyon mouths are growing, getting deeper. The shining eyes look out there from their depths. We sent our posse out, deputized, professionals well practiced and researched. They wandered in those hills too long. They came back home, but came back wrong. We had to tell the papers they got lost. Oh Lord, seems to me I'm being followed. I can feel it getting closer, man in gray. I know it's been a while since I called you. Just tell me, is it you or God's away?
You're standing in front of your funeral home. The window has been shattered. You are bleeding from your side. Bernie is lying on the ground with a corpse on top of her. Sybil is in the broken window bleeding. And Stan is perusing some text emblazoned upon some skin.
Everyday stuff.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
Get it off me. Get it off me. Why is it wet? Why is it so wet? Help.
I think it's English, which is weird. You'd think like Assyrian or, Aramaic maybe. I mean, I've seen Latin before, but the brands are just, English it's a weird choice.
Too recent to be clever, I think.
Well, usually, you're talking spirits, like they don't usually speak the language, so it's got to be either somebody really recent or it's some sort of transfer. I'm going with the temporal thing. I think that's where I'm looking at with this.
Perhaps it's best if we all head inside the R. little bit of a scene out here.
Oh, yeah. We should probably move that body, too.
That is a beautiful segue. I am going to let you guys do a little bit of world building. Mm-hmm. How's that sound?
Okay.
Everybody. Speaking of making a scene. So this is partially, like, you're on the backside of the town square, the kind of block that circles it. And across the street from you are residential houses. And across the street is an older lady, older than you. You're not sure if she's retired or she just never had a job. She has a bit of a henpecked husband. Her name is Hyacinth. She's a bit nosy, a bit of a busybody. And
okay.
Now, Chapman, I don't know what you're talking about, but I definitely called that you would get it when I was telling Cassie this earlier. She's a bit of a gossip. She's a bit of a nosy neighbor, and she is also part of the crochet and
knitting.
The local women's chapter for crocheting and knitting. And the question I have for you, the world building I offer up to you is, what is the rumor that is going to start spreading through Monument Peak from the Crocheting and Knitting Club tomorrow morning? Based on what Hyacinth may or may not have seen here.
I think B is very familiar with her, and she's trying to do as much damage control as possible. So eyeing her from across the street, she'll step in front of the group and just brush her hands off and be like, great, I think we got everything we need for this movie. You all done wonderfully. Now it's time to clip it up, and we'll work on the next scene and film more later. So
give me a deception roll.
That was a natural 20.
Oh shit. All right, everybody.
I'm so blessed in this one roll. Highest I'll roll today.
Okay, everybody. Pivot. What is the movie making rumor that is going to spread about this crew specifically? Because you are all in view.
Well, Stan's got to be the expert consultant, first off. He's just here for realism purposes. He's not much of an actor, so.
Maybe.
And if given the opportunity to call himself an expert consultant, he absolutely will.
Maybe that this has something to do with the man in the charcoal gray suit.
It's entirely
producer. Not seen on set, somehow shadily involved. We're not really sure where he is. He's got to be our producer.
Avant-garde promotion for the film.
It's like Cannibal Holocaust.
Okay. So on a nat 20, Sheriff Estevez goes, what the fuck? You're supposed to be doing an autopsy, not making a movie.
I'm going to signal her with my eyes.
You rolled a nat 20 on deception. I don't know what you want from me. She is convinced.
Yes, multitasking here. If you just want to walk with me inside and I can give you kind of the rundown. So happy you decided to be part of this film. If you just come inside with me.
No, I don't want to be part of the film. I have things to do. 5 people were killed. There's been a homicide, the likes of which this area hasn't seen in a decade.
Great material.
I'm hearing you. I'm seeing you, and I think we can talk about this in great depth and be more, efficient in the parlor.
Okay.
Go over here.
I think she allows herself to be led, and goes, like, as she walks by, she's like, wait, are you using one of the corpses as a prop in a movie?
There is no movie, okay? You know Hyacinth doesn't shut her goddamn mouth, okay? I'm trying to do damage control.
Are they inside now?
Probably.
Because I don't think Sybil went outside. I think Sybil just was still inside.
You were at the window.
At the window.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to walk up and take one of the copies from the sheriff.
Yes.
And just go sit down.
It is a...
Hey, since your window's totally busted, I can smoke in here, right?
At this point, yeah, we're gonna wipe off today as
Hell yeah.
no rules for a second.
Okay.
Can someone help me get the body inside? He's really heavy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
This
you.
wonderful lifelike prop.
It's very heavy.
They did a great job with the juices. A lot of good juices on that one.
So what?
Stockwood syrup.
Mm.
So,
I thought that might be it. That's that's good.
totally edible.
I mean,
Oh.
and Stan's gonna kind of sidle up to him. I mean, technically, right?
Okay.
Like, I mean,
So Estevez puts out a hand. Okay. So, setting aside the deception, I had no idea you were that good of a liar.
Oh, my talents.
Is everyone here okay? B, you're bleeding.
Oh yeah, I am in a lot of pain in this moment.
Okay, you're bleeding. Those two look ready to pass out. Stan, whatever.
I'm not okay.
I've been here before, baby.
But you are in no immediate danger.
No.
Nah. We're talking like, I mean, disregarding the temporal phenomenon that seems to be happening.
Okay,
here,
we're
this is
stopping.
standard.
We're stopping Stan from talking. Just looking at B. Okay, so
if you want to,
I
can tell you what happened.
was that both Stan and B would know this. Sheriff Amelia Estevez does not know about or believe in the supernatural.
Of course, that would be too easy.
So you were okay. So there's a body outside. These two are strangers. I don't know them. Stan is here for some reason. And you were attacked by what appeared to be a skinless man while investigating bodies that were partially skinned.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, one of them wasn't so partially skinned as,
It's
skinless.
Are you... A person can't survive being skinned, Mr. Rain.
I mean, for a couple of minutes, probably. But, not forever.
it's
All right.
it's possible some hooligan or psycho was playing a prank and disguised themselves, snuck in as one of the bodies to leap up during the autopsy and
Stab you.
yeah, it's
Okay.
suppression.
So,
But I was able to gain some valuable information before this happened.
okay. So you think this was just a random hooligan and not the... Do you have any reason to believe that that was the killer?
I do believe that it was the killer, but I don't know how much you're going to believe me telling you that.
I saw a man wearing some kind of muscle suit, morph suit, running off, trying to steal stealing a body partially skinned. It's been a weird week. I'll believe a lot.
How much exactly will you believe?
Not from you, Stan. Why is he here?
I will ask that.
Hey, you'll find out one way or another.
Who are these? Do I need... Okay. Sit down. The sheriff kind of kneels down and cleans your wound in your side. It fortunately didn't go very deep. Didn't hit anything really bad. So you get 3 points back.
We say that me stealing the coffee cup and then maybe raiding the kitchen counts as me basically resting and getting rid of a level of stress.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Do you do anything to help Bernie?
I offer
Bernie
some
is-
snacks, probably.
Brittany will take them. Until then, she had been sitting in the corner next to the corpse. They're both sitting on the floor, propped up against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Stan can try and help Bernie out a little bit. He's been here before.
Okay.
Sybil's just kind of going through some motions to
Sure.
fix some stuff.
Sure.
Hey, Sybil. Sybil, was this in the training? I didn't do the training. I don't. I didn't see this when I skimmed the headlines of the modules.
It's not in the handbook. Gonna say that right now. Not in the handbook.
Does your guys' handbook not cover vengeful spirits?
No.
Oh shit! Hang on. Yeah. Here. I can give you kind of a rundown here, real quick.
That's okay.
Estevez,
No, I'd like that, please.
Estevez, while working with B, is just like, what institute are they talking about?
It's not federal. It's fine.
Not
they're not feds. They told me they're not feds.
Not talking to you, Stan.
All right, man. I know.
Definitely
Eidolon
not that.
Institute. They were ones I was warning you of when I texted you earlier.
Right. You know, I honestly thought Cactus Knots was going to be the weirdest thing I dealt with today. Okay.
Today's been weird for sure.
What is...
Question for you.
Question for me, question for... What is the Eidolon Institute?
We investigate supposed supernatural events and things like that.
Okay, so that's why Stan is here. Great.
Yeah.
Are you about to try and sell me on a supernatural explanation for what I just saw out there?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It's definitely not natural.
Okay. So, go ahead.
Question for you, Shane, before. This should have been specified at the session previously, but it will allow retroactively. You would usually record her autopsy as she's talking and taking notes, or even
Sure.
will you allow that to have happened?
Yep.
I also wanted to say retroactively, because I didn't get to say it last session. As soon as B had said what stays in here, or what happens in here stays in here, she hit record on her tablet.
Okay. Yeah, so you have audio, you have video?
I was just doing audio, I think.
Cool.
Something subtle.
Yeah. Okay. What do you do with this recording?
I think Sybil's is still going, because shit kind of popped off.
Sure.
So she's just letting it roll.
Fair enough. I will lead Sheriff back to the autopsy room and honestly just walk through everything she did. Sans.
Yeah. What stays in this room, huh?
Okay, before I play her any of shit. Okay, I'm just gonna walk her through talking, not showing the record button of what happened. I was able to autopsy part of these bodies, and most of them had been stabbed. The worst looking of the lot appeared to be skinned. It was a different skin from the body. He was able to be pulled apart like a glove. And I'm still submitting some of these distinguishing features, but I believe you will be able to confirm these list of names as the people being missing. Insert mouth vomit names.
Uh-huh.
Heavenly, Simon,
Chismar.
Serena.
Yeah.
Serena Dawson, Jade Hickson, Stephanie D'Amato.
Okay. Give me... oh, boy. What are you doing with the supernatural angle?
I'm easing into it.
Okay. I will say... This is at the easiest going to be a challenging persuasion roll.
Sure.
Which means that the target number is at least a 15.
Oh.
So.
Just gonna roll for it. No, that is an 8.
Okay. So. And
even
I was going to say, are you showing video?
Will you have retroactively have let me add like just a shitty visual in the corner? Like the capture,
No, 100%. How shitty though?
I mean, you can see it's not like it's not like the best camera ever, but you can.
Is this like 90s CCTV?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. So, Sybil, you hear a noise you've not heard in a long time. You hear a VHS tape getting ejected from a VCR.
Nice. Analog. Love it.
Bernie, you're too young for this.
See, the problem with using digital signals in a situation like this is you get a lot of corruption from the spirit world.
Well, I didn't think I would. I meant to upgrade, but
Oh, no. Analog's way better. I mean, the electromagnetic fields that get put off by Haints and vengeful spirits affect the digital stuff way harder than the analog. It's because the magnetic strips in here, right? Like in the 90s, it was like, you can cut me off whenever you want. It's
whatever you're trying to convince me of, he is not helping.
Okay. You will, I mean, once I submit all of this, you will also confirm that these are the people that I have discovered.
What did you roll on that persuasion?
Persuasion? That was an 8.
Okay. So as you go through this, you can tell that Estevez... I think you guys have known each other for a long while. You've worked together. You've both been in these positions for a while. She is younger than you. She's in her 30s. But she is kind of giving you a look of, okay, I'm listening. I believe that you believe. She is gracefully skeptical.
Sure.
She's unconvinced, but not in a derisive way. You can just kind of tell that on some level she's thinking, I need to go talk to Doc Underwood. I will do my best to kind of work a friend or a work colleague through something traumatic, but she's not buying it.
Sure. But you can see the body is moving right here. See, it rises. I believe that was another
I certainly
I know it sounds
it doesn't sound, I mean, I see the video you're showing me. There are possibilities before we jump to Haint's. It could just be that, I don't know, maybe we just thought he was dead and he wasn't.
A possibility, but he's going to have
days.
a normal person
skin come off?
living without their skin suit. So
I don't have the answers. I'm just saying there are probably, I would put money on a lot of explanations before the dead walk the earth.
that is your prerogative for sure. Yes, I completely understand.
So I'm gonna call this in. Do you want me to call Doc Underwood?
Oh, I'm fine, but we will look to the others. See if
You'll look after them, or
I was looking towards the others to see if they would like more assistance.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta have a first aid kit around here somewhere, right? I mean, we're talking flesh wounds.
Yeah.
I can see a little kidney there, but it's not that bad.
Okay. I will put in a call to Doc Underwood. Are they... where are you staying? You're not... Are you locals? Okay, I mean, Eidolon Institute.
Yeah, I live here, man. We met.
I think Sybil...
Adding a little levity. My bad. Wrong time. I acknowledge that. It's on me.
I think the deep sighs that Sybil has in reaction to Stan's nonsense is actually pulling her out of the shock a little bit. She's still not having a good time, but...
Okay. B, I am going to have to report this. I'm going to have to call this in.
Of course.
Other officers are going to come down. They're going to do what they do. Might need you to give a statement. That's true for all of you. Where are you two staying?
What was our hotel name?
The Old Grand.
The Old Grand.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
The Old Grand. I'm writing it down so I can remember.
So we will contact you.
I'll just give her my contact info. I'm assuming I probably have a card of some sort.
Okay. I can tell Doc Underwood to meet you there.
I was just gonna keep sitting here for a little bit.
Okay, that's fine too. Where's the kid?
It's a great question. You said he ran off with the duck.
That was Estevez.
I don't know. He ran off with the duck. That's what he does.
Okay. Yep. No, I'm gonna call the doc right now.
Great. I'm gonna call Jerry from the hardware store to see if he can
get you a tarp.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry from the hardware store. Duly noted.
From the hardware store.
Sybil, should we be calling for backup?
You can call for backup? More
here? So, Bernie, the Eidolon Institute is designed for, at the very least, 44 employees, not counting interns. Right now, counting interns, you are between 12 and 18.
It's not a lot.
So there is no backup to call.
Great.
So, I will ask this question, because I believe, Alex, you would know better than I. Just give me a very quick montage of what the investigation would look like when law enforcement arrives.
Oh, I'm sure.
They show up,
yes.
They beat everyone, they handcuff you, they throw you in the...
It would just, a couple guys would show up. They're going to take a look around.
Okay.
Take statements.
Cool.
Know how.
I will then ask everyone, give me either a roll for deception or a roll for persuasion. And we will...
I'll put in some effort.
Okay.
Would this be intellect?
Yeah.
Okay. Got a 15.
Okay.
I got a 12, but I am trained in persuasion and intimidation tasks about topics that directly relate to the community you are a part of.
Cool. Jenny?
I got a 19 persuasion.
Hell yeah. And Alex?
12.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You guys give your statements. How honest are you?
I think Sybil. I think Sybil gives the broad strokes of she's here from the Institute. They're doing an investigation. They were here to ask some questions, and then things went crazy, and a man stabbed the coroner.
Mm-hmm.
I will also just be general because Estevez isn't convinced these loons aren't going to be even more believable. So it's, broad strokes as well. I was slicing and dicing and it jumped up. So whoever it was.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bernie mimics Sybil as much as she can from when Sybil gave her statement, including a few like the facial tics that Sybil may have done during said statement.
Very good.
Like, my boss knows what she's doing, and therefore I will be my boss.
Stan?
So you see, officer, the thing about a seance, right, is that it's a very delicate sort of situation. Thankfully, we got a couple of people here who are well trained on this sort of thing, but you can never account for events.
Wait, a couple of people are trained. What was that? What'd you say after that?
They're trained in seances, right, and speaking with the dead.
Are trained in seances. Speaking with the dead? Like, you got a voice
recorder or something. There's a lot of background we're going to have to get through here.
Tape recorder. What would you? How would you say that? It's. I want to put in a request for an acquisition for a tape recorder.
You know, I tell you what. Tune in to 106.5 tonight. I'm going to do a whole breakdown on this. All right.
Your station is K-Poop.
K-Poop. Sorry.
I'm sorry. What?
K-Poop. 106.5 K-Poop. And I'm going to do a whole break. Actually, there's no way he scored a triple-digit FM number. 10:73 a.m. K-Poop. I'm going to do a whole breakdown on it tonight. I'm probably going to get a couple of calls in. I might even interview a couple of these gals. It'll walk you through the whole thing. You know, we're going to do a whole special.
So this is, I will just throw out there a reference to a bit of a legend from my hometown named Sandy Nelson. He was a beach drummer from the 1960s, and he ran a pirate radio station out of his house called K-Poop 1590.
Nice.
He played a bunch of 1950s, just kind of surf rock, and he was a lovely, lovely man. Every time I saw him, Shane, how's your dad? Including, I think, when you met him.
Yep.
I told you that is the exact introduction I got for 10 years. So anyway, I wanted to give a shout out to a local legend that I knew growing up. So, all right. So, statements given. What are you guys going to do now?
All right, I'm making a supply run. I got stuff at the house I need. I got to take some notes here for the show tonight. So I'm gonna run back up to my place, grab supplies.
Back to the farm?
Aldor Valley. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're heading back to your house.
Yeah, anybody can come along who wants. I'll announce that he's going.
Sybil does not want.
Yeah, I think she turns around and she takes some glass off of a couch cushion, sits down and reaches behind and pulls out a beer from under the couch to crack it open. And he's gonna wait for Gary from the hardware store.
I might have some spare plexiglass or something kicking around. I might be able to cut to fit that window.
Oh, I think this is just a cover job when I submit this receipt to get something fancy, on
Tax write-off. Very smart. Very smart. Yeah. They don't usually let me do spiritual warfare as a tax write-off anymore, because I called it in back in 13, 14, 16, 18, 19. No, that was the werewolf incident. 21 though. 21. Got it then.
So I will also say Dixon does return, who was also sent on a coffee run. What does Dixon look like?
Oh, I mean, your usual, almost lumberjack lad, long kind of greasy hair, flannel shirt, but
okay. Yeah. This young gentleman arrives and is just kind of bowled over, also carrying. I imagine he's actually got like a tray, with like a handful of drinks. He shows up just in time to be interviewed by the police. But fortunately, he was not here and he knows nothing.
Yeah.
That's right. We don't talk to cops, Dixon.
And he can call Jerry.
Sure. So, Stan is heading back home. What's everyone else doing?
I had a question.
I have an answer. Let's see if they match.
Did Sybil recognize B's notebook?
Give me an intellect roll. I will say that it's a fairly high target number for Cypher System. So I will say that is intimidating. So base number of 18.
Okay, I just kind of want to see.
Do you have any skills or training that would bring that down?
Huh? I'm trained in forensics, occultism, history, identifying, researching, and non-combat tasks.
This would be a non-combat task, and I would also say, what were they again?
Forensics, occultism, history, identifying.
So I will say that counts.
Okay.
So you have non-combat training, which is broken.
A little bit, yeah.
And you have training in identifying, and you do have access to one level of effort.
I think just the two things I'm trained in, probably, because this is more just like to see if I recognize it than actually like focusing on it. 16.
Okay. I will say, yeah. You are familiar.
Okay. I think in that case, probably while everybody is busy giving statements and trying to like make stuff happen, I want to see if I can try and get a hold of it.
No. B would have that on her or aware of it at all times.
Okay.
Do you want to give me a sleight of hand?
Do you want help?
I'll try for the sleight of hand. I don't think Sybil would bring Bernie in on this. So...
Such a good coworker. Trying to keep her in for half the trouble.
Yeah. Sure. I'll put in a little bit of effort. What would that pool be?
Speed.
What's it? 13. So probably not.
Beatrice.
We got all the one. So mad.
Actually, I'm having a thought. Because I'm curious where this goes.
I see.
You see?
Taking sides here, eh?
I will say, Beatrice, at this moment, you hear, just kind of as you're surveying all of this, a voice kind of comes to you unbidden of like, oh my god, they broke the window, and now the sheriff thinks we're crazy, and like, they don't have any options. We're really the only place they can go in this town, but like, I mean, our reputation is tanked. No one's going to trust us anymore. Fucking Hyacinth across the street is going to be spreading God knows what fucking rumors about us. Like,
Fine, we're fine.
I don't think we're going to recover from this. Take an XP. Give an XP to somebody else.
I'm gonna give it to Stan for not trying to rob me.
Sybil, give me a speed roll. Let me know if it's between a 1 and a 10, an 11 and a 15, and a 16 and a 20.
That's a 1.
Oh.
Dice was treating me nicely, and now it's not.
Hey, Beatrice.
Yeah.
Someone stole your journal.
Do I just turn and see who it was?
I think on a nat 1. Yeah. Sybil fucks up on the dismount.
Damn it.
Yeah, she will get up and just snatch that back and just put it away.
Do I have any amount of time between when I grabbed it and she notices?
I think you see the first couple of lines.
Okay. I can vibe with that.
For the fun of it, do you want to read the 4 lines your eyes glaze over?
Humpty Dumpty climbed over the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. This doesn't help me at all.
Snacks that.
You dropped that.
If we're going to have sticky fingers, it shan't be in my abode. You are welcome to wait outside if this is a problem.
I was just picking up something you dropped.
Give me a deception roll.
We'll try a different dice, and we're going to put in some effort on this one. It's going to be a 9.
Beatrice, give me an intellect roll. Do you have any training in deception?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm
unless you want to count it as a non-combat task.
Shit, it would be. Sybil has an asset to all non-combat tasks. So if it's not attack or defense, Sybil gets an automatic +3 to whatever she rolls. It's insane.
Hell yeah.
So that would bring it
in a non-combat oriented TTRPG. You have chosen wisely.
So that would be 12, and you're using effort.
And I used a level of effort.
B, you're trying to beat a 15.
Right. I'm also trained in listening and hearing. So with that,
I think that is more of going in detective mode and hearing if there are bad guys on the other side of the wall or what, they're saying.
The lies and the vocal cords.
Nah, afraid not. You just are very good at hearing what she is saying.
All right. 17.
All right. Yeah, Sybil is lying.
Mm-hmm. Nothing more to add to that. She'll just walk back.
Can I...
Try again.
No. Can I...
No!
Can I ping my sensitive just to see if the book itself is supernatural?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Okay. Is it?
B, how long have you had that notebook? Is this a notebook you got after arriving in town?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. So inherently probably doesn't have any particular supernatural zhuzh.
Okay.
Nothing. What else, guys? I don't know how you guys explain to the law enforcement investigators about the skin with the message emblazoned upon it.
You see, it's a classic Haint activity, right? I mean, The weird thing is that it's English.
So I will say we will kind of cut ahead. You are all free to do and go wherever you'd like.
I think
Hey, Bernie, you can cut the tension in here with a knife. You want to come with me to the farm?
Let's do that. Yeah. I always love making new friends.
I think
Yeah, grab an extra bit of moonshine. I could use a pair of extra hands.
I think I would have copied down
Moonshine.
the information about the thing that was on the skin.
What's that, Cassie?
I think I would have copied down anything I could about the information that was on the skin, and then would want to go to the hotel and just look and cross-reference shit.
Okay. Sure. You wander back. As you head south, so you're going to go south and then east to get back to the hotel. As you hit that intersection, you do clock kind of a trail about 4 or 5 feet long. Some material. It's kind of red. It's kind of viscous. It's a little gloopy, a little slick, almost soapy now you think about it. And there's a bit of a smell of ammonia. And this is the direction that Skin Tom ran. And this kind of streak of something seems to kind of be arcing west. The hotel is east.
Okay.
Just so you know.
I'll make a note of that. Would V have given us her contact information? Okay.
I think she just
Chewed. Okay.
All
right, I guess I don't tell V about that.
Well, but I will say, phone books do exist.
I would consider telling V about that.
Mm.
Because I was just going to shoot a text if I had her number.
Fair enough. So you get back to the hotel, and you're doing cross-referencing?
Yeah.
Okay. It is this kind of classic, last century hotel. Kind of leans into that vintage retro style with the classical columns and a portico in the front facade. You head inside and go upstairs to your room, which I believe was room 216. And you hunker down. Give me an intellect roll for this cross-referencing you're doing, which I believe would qualify as research.
Yeah, probably.
So you get two assets.
Woohoo! 17.
Okay. What exactly are you trying to cross-reference?
I think probably looking up what I can about Stan's father, like anything we have documented on that.
Okay.
Whether or not, because it was part of one of the forms from the Institute.
Yes.
If there's like a form number, seeing if that's a form that's actually in our system or not.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay. So 17 with training in non-combat and training in research. Cool. As far as the statement is concerned, 2 things jump out at you. This week, the Institute had actually started to update their letterheads. This is the new one. The new letterhead that just went out. Actually, if you looked at the archive, if you could, judging from your work like in the previous days before you left, this statement doesn't exist yet. You guys have not hit that number yet.
Mm.
And as far as Stan's father, the Rain family, 17, I will say that you are familiar. The Institute is familiar. The Institute had a working relationship with Robert Rain, not so much with Bill Rain, which would have been Stan's grandfather. Stan's grandfather was the town preacher. He was a bit more irascible. Rob was a bit more pragmatic. One thing you notice on a 17 is that there's a lot of smoke but no fire. There's a lot of whispers here or odd occurrences there. And the picture you begin to put together with that dice roll is that Stan's family has been very active in combating and confronting Haints and boogers and the supernatural out here in the rural boonies. And a lot of people owed him, but they kept very quiet about it. It was kind of that small town. Everyone's been saved by a member of the Rain family. No one will tell you anything about it. Mm-hmm. But you're reading between the lines a lot. Oh, and I will say, Rob and Bill are the big ones, but you do notice that there is still references here and there about Stan's mother, Opal. Bit of that granny magic, you know? Stan, on the other hand, Chapman. What would Sybil be learning about Stan? In a kind of broad strokes, bird's eye view.
Yeah. Well, there's the 1,000,001 messages, assumedly, each of which have their own little entry. Before that, like, that whole thing starts when Rob kind of drops off the map. And before that, there's not a lot of mention of, like, he'd get mentioned a lot in conjunction with Rob, but not so much on his own.
Mm-hmm. One other detail I will throw out there as you begin hunting these things down, and you do end up finding kind of missing persons, and then kind of you learn that no body was ever found for Rob or Opal. They went missing in 2003 on a particular date that Sybil takes note of and marks down, and reacts to however she would react to that. At some point in 2003 was when Stan's parents vanished.
I think once Sybil hits that particular info tidbit, she's going to take a break and then go scrub her skin off in the shower because she had a skin thrown at her earlier.
Sure.
And get that skin off your skin.
Stan and Bernie, where are you heading?
Selbor Valley, baby!
Okay. So I will say there is a bit of an old family name for Stan's family farm. It was a bit of a family joke. At least that's what Bill was saying. Stan, your family name or your family farm is called the Tribulum Family Farm. Your grandfather thought it was Latin for trouble, but it's actually closer to Latin for harvesting wheat.
Damn, there goes my easy to remember farm name.
That doesn't have to be the official name. That's just what Grandpa called it.
Fair enough.
Because Grandpa was too stubborn to admit that mistakes were made.
Fair enough. I will say the reference here is my own family farm up north is Selbort Valley because it's trouble spelled backwards. So named by my grandfather.
Mm-hmm. The Tribulum family farm can be in Selbort Valley.
Oh, fair enough.
Two different variations on trouble.
We weren't creative people back then.
I think this is what is explained to Bernie along the way.
I will say, before he gets into the long-winded explanations of absolutely every local landmark along the way, Stan does want to check in with Bernie, because, like, he's been where she's at, you know? He's going to, like, the second the doors are closed, he's just going to sort of settle down, keys in the ignition, but not turned on, and he's like, hey, we doing all right? It's a tough thing to deal with.
I think I am having a bad day.
Yeah, that's what we call these. He's going to turn the ignition. Yeah.
To get into the car with a strange man after having a very bad day.
Yeah, strange man. We're pen pals, basically. I've read all his letters. He's written like
more normal than times. And thus will end the emotional moment that Stan had prepared. Yeah, sure. No, it sucks, man. Let's go.
All right. one last question is, what kind of truck, because it's got to be a truck, what kind of truck is Stan driving?
Like beat to shit F-150 from like the early 90s. Like it might be an F-150, it might be a Ranger, it might be a Tacoma. You don't know. There aren't any badges. None of the tires match. There's like one hubcap hanging on by a single lug nut. There's more dents in the bed than bed in the bed.
Mm-hmm. If you look at the map I sent from Monument Peak, if you go, I think north is the faster road. You head past the Barrow and Hope mines. Those were the mines that were really big around the turn of the previous century. Bernie, this would have been where Braden Dayton told you that the mine blew up in like 1927. Not that would come up, but if it did come up, Stan could absolutely tell you that that was not in 1927.
What? God, 27? No.
If Bernie sees the name of it or Stan mentions that, she is going to ask for more information on it. So, when was that date?
That date was between 1903 and 1904. It was happening alongside the Carbon County strikes, which was up in northeastern Utah.
Yeah, they'll tell you it's all natural disaster too, but I'm telling you right now, there's nothing natural about that disaster. I mean, it was like full on. I mean, you talk about spiritual warfare. We had all sorts of shit flying around back then.
Like skinless bodies? Like this morning?
Oh, God. No. Way worse than that. No. We're talking like...
It's worse than that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, all right. So here's the deal, right? This is that. The way I see it. All of these things want something, right? And some, like, a Haint, vengeful spirit, like... I'm willing to bet that if we had managed to sort of get that guy to calm down for a second, talk to him, figure out what he was after, there was some sort of, some sort of desire that carried on past death, right? Shit that took down the mine. I wanted nothing but destruction. That's a full on, I mean, that's not a vengeful spirit, that's a hateful one. I mean, they're coming at it like the burning, the conflagration there is you only get that when there is a potent hatred towards somebody. And those things, they don't rest. I mean, they want some just like everything else wants some, but what they want is blood, Like, they're looking for scorched earth. Our guy down there, I mean, that's small fry compared.
On the way, you also pass the Majestic Motel, Raven's Roadhouse Bar, and then turn onto a dirt road that leads to the Tribulum family farm. As you're pulling up, I do want to pop back. What is Beatrice up to?
I mean, she's watching her place. She doesn't want people popping in with the window broken, so she's waiting until...
Yeah, Dixon makes the offer of if you want him to, like, put up some boards or something.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the bigger parts for the moment.
All right. Then I have a question. I'm going to ask the question, and then I'm going to go back to the family farm. Is anybody going to investigate the name Skin Tom?
Was that actually said aloud, or?
Beatrice said Skin Tom, I presume. And then he responded in the flesh.
Then probably also during Sybil's research.
Okay.
To see if the Institute has anything on that name.
Okay. So, Stan, what are we doing when we arrive at the farm?
So, we're going to pull in sort of park and, all right, quick tour? Probably not, right? We got stuff to do. All right, let's just get some shit and get out. And he is going to pile everything from his inventory list into either on his person or into his truck. I can list that for you real quick if you'd like.
I'll ask two questions. What is the first most noticeable detail one would pick up about the farm?
Probably the falling down sawmill.
Okay.
There's a sawmill that is like fucking absolutely horrifying.
Okay. Tell me one other detail of something that is incongruous with the falling down sawmill?
Yeah.
Okay. Something on the farm that has been taken care of meticulously.
Yeah, so I'm just drawing straight from life here. So when you walk in the front, or not even the front door, nobody uses the front door. This is one of those houses. Mm-hmm. You walk in the side door next to the garage. There's this beautiful deep stained oak bar. It's made of a like live oak. that's just like perfectly spotless. There's not even anything on it. Like there's no mini fridge. It's like a wet bar situation. It's got the little sink and the taps and all that. There's nothing hooked up to it. It's just like a museum piece.
Sybil, you are also investigating Skin Tom.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm not sure how far you'd look. I feel like you would. You find a newspaper article that exists in your archives, but cannot be sourced to the Monument Peak Daily newspaper.
Okay.
It just exists. As far as you can tell, it has been scrubbed from everywhere except the Eidolon Archives.
I do think that this monster thing that attacked us, I would probably tell Bernie about. I don't want my coworker to be murdered by a Haint.
Okay.
She likes me.
Oh no.
Besties.
Because the thing that really catches your attention, Sybil, is you recognize the name under the name of the person who wrote this article. And this is not a front page story. This is like hidden somewhere near the back. And it's about, well, it's November 16th, 2015.
I need to have a conversation with Mr. Summers.
Who at this, in 2015 was still going by Jimmy. And the headline is Skinned Tom. Not Skin Tom, Skinned Tom comes to Crimson Peak.
Again. This man misnames.
Skin Tom comes to Crimson Peak, a Tennessee misspelled legend comes west. By Jimmy Summers, November 16, 2015. There is no one in the area of Monument Peak unfamiliar with the mysterious events surrounding the abandonment of our sister town, Crimson Peak. Like the unsolved mystery of the disappearance of the people of Roanoke or the ghost story of Hoher Verde, there are few clues as to what occurred that fateful day 11 years ago. I was a mere 7 years old at the time, growing up in the shadow of this terribly tragedy. What most people don't know, however, is the rumor that followed, not about the town, but of a slew of mysterious deaths that occurred in the aftermath. 5 people were killed in the days that followed, and yet I've been unable to learn more than a smidgen of a fraction about who these people were and how they died, short of the suspected foul play. Foul play enacted in the shadow of the disappearance of the entire adult population of Crimson Hill, another fact I have been frustratingly unable to verify despite my best efforts. What is known, passed in secrets and whispers I've collected and collated and gathered here in this. The unidentified killer was brought to earthly justice, and it might not have been enough to stop him. A posse hunted the suspect serial killer down, tracking him all the way to Bootleg Cavern, where bootleggers brewed illegal alcohol in stills hidden in the depths of the cavern, now closed off due to white nose syndrome, a fungal infection caused by the Geomyces destructans fungus in bats. They cornered the killer and lynched him, which is frankly hard to picture in 2003. Too much denim. But so the story goes. The killer was caught and lynched in Bootleg Cavern. Now, obviously, this machismo-fueled example of frontier justice had to be kept secret, sworn in blood. Inevitably, though, it spread to such a degree that not only did the story get out, it even earned Bootleg Cavern a new colloquial name of Lost Tom's Cave. The way the story ends is one or more of the mob returned to the cave to hide what they'd done, and when they got there, the noose was still there, the killer's skin was still there, but the killer was nowhere to be found, leaving behind only a trail of blood leading deeper into the cave. This brings us to the titular Skinned Tom of my title, a Tennessee legend of a man anticipatorily named Tom, who was caught with an adulterous wife by a vengeful husband who took it upon himself to skin Skinned Tom. As you might expect, the end of that tale is remarkably similar to our very own, hence the name Lost Tom's Cave, which sprang up organically among the youth of Monument Peak and Crescent Ridge as the story spread. Frankly, an erudite and well-read urban legend illusion, if I ever heard one.
The journalistic integrity. Fascinating.
Word counts, baby.
I think I need to have a chat with this man.
do you forward this to anyone? Are you heading to the Monument Peak Daily offices on your own?
What time of day would this be?
At this point, we are closing in on probably 3:30.
I'd probably wait until the next day to go find this person and confront them. Traveling alone seems like a bad idea. But I will forward the article to Bernie and be like, Skin Tom is in the database. That's probably all I say is Skin Tom is referenced in the Eidolon Institute database.
All right.
Bernie messages you back. Thanks, boss. Got it. With a lot of thumbs up emojis and a 100 at the end.
Don't let down the end of that mini frame. God damn it.
Sorry.
So you're waiting until tomorrow to go confront Mr. Summers. Beatrice is watching her property. She's standing her ground. What's going on at the farm?
All right, we are grabbing shit. We are grabbing day bags. We are grabbing moonshine. We are grabbing cigarettes, which you will explain. I mean, I don't smoke that much, but this is mostly for trading. We are grabbing our hatchet, our shotgun. Do you know how to use this, Bernie? Do you know how to use one of these?
Actually, yeah.
Perfect. All right. I wish I had two. This one's mine, but if I die, take it off my body. We are grabbing travel packs. We are grabbing spare sets of clothes. Lanterns, carbide refills, and then finally journals, both his own and his father's, and his half-read copy of Frankenstein by Dean Koontz. I just picked it up, all right? I've heard the name a lot. I figured, what the hell, give him a shot.
You've heard the name Frankenstein a lot, and so you picked up Dean Koontz.
Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was just a different cover on the Shelley version. It's not, but now we're halfway through, and it's not as bad. It's not as bad as they say it is. I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad.
I have respect for you.
Oh shit, we should do the show. It's almost 6. Does Stan have like a travel studio? Like a field recorder sort of deal?
I mean,
rephrase. Can Stan have a travel recorder setup?
The answer is yes. It's just your studio. It doesn't actually ever have roots. It's kind of like asking if someone who has a motorhome has a car.
Oh, hold up. We're packing it all into the studio. The studio is just a work van that he's like rigged up with a bunch of antennas and shit off to the side of the farmhouse. So everything's just getting jumped into this beat to shit work van.
Oh no.
Love it.
It's got K-poop stenciled down one side, kind of off center.
There is
one side.
I'll say there is still an actual radio station for K-poop. I don't know that Stan owns it.
That hasn't worked for years.
I don't think Stan knows how to make it work.
Fair.
They upgraded to digital and he
didn't.
I don't trust it. The Haints get into the digital code. They get into the digital code. Nobody understands us. We are creating false gods made of silicon. Nobody talks about this shit enough. But I mean, the algorithmic stuff that's going around. I mean, you listen to some kid talk about TikTok or whatever the hell it's called, and that's practically, I mean, it's a god already. We're creating our own eldritch gods. That's all I'm saying. That's why everything's on magnetic strips. You can trust magnetic strips. I'd move to wax cylinders if they still made them. God damn it.
So, Sybil, you have a moment of like a shudder up your spine as you think, it's probably fine I left Bernie with that man.
It's probably.
She is learning so much. She's taking notes. She is doing so good about getting notes into her investigative journal to like show what good a job she's doing at her first expedition out. Like, she's learning so much. This is great. I should update the archive system to all be on tape.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised you guys aren't doing it already, honestly.
I could do it overnight, and I could surprise Sybil. I bet she'd be really impressed with my initiative.
I mean, honestly, it's probably an oversight that it hasn't been done already. Like, that seems like the sort of thing. I mean, you guys, you're professionals, you should be on this stuff.
Sybil would certainly be surprised.
That's like promotion fuel right there. I mean, honestly, if you started transcribing things into real paper copies, I mean, you use a typewriter, that's set in fucking stone, all right? I mean, ghosts love word processors. It's a famous thing.
I do think that Bernie would know that Sybil does have a specifically on paper folder with her, like, at all times. Like, she has a file folder of something with her at all times on paper.
Sybil knows these things. Oh, I wonder if she hasn't told me yet. I probably need to prove myself more before I get to such levels of knowledge.
Well, she seemed really busy. You know, like when I was talking to her, she barely had the time of day for me. I can only assume that, you know, she's got a million different things going through her head at any given point, you know? So, like, I mean, she probably hasn't gotten around to it yet. I mean, if I were you, like, listen, I'm just saying, if you were working for K-Poop, that's promotion fuel right there. That's upper management level initiative.
I like the sound of that.
That's what I'm saying. If you ever want to moonlight, by the way, I could always use a field interpreter.
No way. Yeah. Me?
Yeah. Oh, totally. I mean, you guys are based out of Ogden, right?
I am not legally allowed to represent the company yet, as I'm still in my probationary period. But in like a year?
How far is
Ogden say last? She keeps adding a few months.
How far is Ogden from Mount Shasta? Like what? Like 3 hours, 4 hours?
I only moved there recently. It's in Utah.
Shasta? No, it's Oregon.
Oh, damn it.
It can't be more than like 4 or 5 hours. We should do, we'll talk about this. We should do a field recording. Like, we could do a whole on-location bit. It'd be awesome. I mean, we're talking Art Bell level stuff here. And I mean, talk about a hero, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you can cut us off at any point, by the way. We'll just keep going.
Well, the question is where are you heading?
Eventually back to town.
Where in town?
Actually, we're gonna like start hitting the town border and just gonna turn to Bernie. I mean, you guys are staying at the hotel, so I mean, coffee shop?
Yeah.
Also,
let me change first. I have quartz juice all over me.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I should deliver this lumber too. Oh, I was going to say, he's definitely going to bring back some spare lumber for the windows because he does not trust Jerry from the hardware store.
Where do you go first?
I'll drop Bernie off at the hotel and then head over to the mortuary.
You arrive at the mortuary.
Won't be in it before I see those guys again, right?
What is Jerry from the hardware store arrives about 3 minutes after you.
After me?
After you.
Hey, I brought some lumber for you because I don't know who you were going to get your lumber for, but the ace does not plane that shit down well, so we just had some lying around the farm. I figured we could just get started here.
You hear a voice, like a truck door slam. Rain.
Jerry.
You don't even know my last name, huh?
I don't care to.
I don't like your tone.
Well, I don't like your lumber.
Well, I don't like your radio station.
You take that back. You take that back right now. I hear that shit playing in your radio. Oh my god.
Whoa, guys.
Give me that damn hammer. We're putting this lumber up.
We're putting my lumber up first.
Fine. Mine's better as fascia board anyhow.
Mine is...
Right, to help these gentlemen.
The most small town pissing match continues for her.
Yeah.
I didn't like your mom's cooking.
You... all right, fair. Listen, mom was a lot of things, all right?
Your mother was a lovely lady. Lovely
lady. I know, you know what? I get it, but I grew up thinking black pepper was like cayenne, all right? Like, I get it.
Your mother, she was a beautiful woman.
You're beautiful lady.
She was a beautiful woman.
You're beautiful one. Your mother,
she beautiful. She made me sweat in places I didn't know I had.
Your mother made me fuck her.
Dixon retreats very quickly.
I think B will kind of just like supervise. She's looking for skin Tom, like just constantly out of the corner of her eyes just to see, just on edge.
Can I roll are you trying to hide that or do I have to roll perception to pick up on it?
To what?
Pick up on you kind of looking around for him.
Oh, no, she's somewhat obvious.
So when he notices you doing that, he can say, hey, shotgun's in the truck.
Stan.
Liked you for a reason.
I have a question for Stan. You've got your dad's journal, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything in there about Skin Tom?
That will be order of the day number 2 once these windows are fixed.
Sure. Give me a speed roll.
Speed roll. 9.
Okay. Takes a little while. Probably closing on 5 now, but window is boarded up. You and Jerry crack some. What kind of beer do you think it is?
PBR. Yeah, Miller High Life somewhere in there.
You guys toast.
All right, that was plain better than usual. I'll give you that. It's better than usual. It's not good, but it's better.
Oh, stuff it. So are you still going to do an ad read for my hardware store?
Yeah. No, yeah. You send me that script?
It's the same script we've been using for 15 years, Stan.
Oh, yeah, I'll dig that up somewhere. You wanted that during the festival, right?
I did indeed. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll get you covered. Probably, yeah, like 3 o'clock, 3:30 tomorrow.
Cool.
Yeah,
He probably didn't say cool. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
I expect to see it.
Yeah, of course.
And he heads
Oh,
out.
Yeah, here, let me give you something for the lumber here, and he's going to hand him like 40 or 50 bucks.
Yeah, all right. I'll make sure your next shipment is delivered.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, double check the planing on it, would you?
I always do.
Oh, don't I know it? All right. I have something for you.
I feel like Stan is like ex-boyfriends with every like rough and tumble guy in this town.
There is not a single individual who has not both had like a balls to the wall argument with Stan and also asked him for a favor at one point or another.
In the same conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Real small town shit.
So, Stan?
Yeah, and then I was going to go inside and, hey, B, I have something might help us here. I'm going to bring out Dad's journal.
Cool. I want to double check. Sybil and Bernie. What's going on with Sybil and Bernie?
Well, Sybil comes into the hotel room for her shower. Oh my gosh, your glasses think that's swords. That's so cool. Yeah, well, Bernie goes to the hotel room for the shower. Sybil's still there?
Yeah. I feel like Sybil's finished her shower and is probably just going over the notes she has and or doing more research because you were not there to distract her.
Hey, Sybil, is the bathroom there? Oh man, I'm so sorry I didn't come back and help. Oh gee, I completely forgot. I should have been here.
You were doing your own investigation, so I'm working on my part and you're working on your part, and that's great. We're covering a lot of ground separately.
She said I'm doing great. Yeah, just like you said.
Yeah. Any valuable information from Mr. Stanford?
Oh yeah, we need to update. No, that's a surprise. No, I've been learning a lot about radios.
Fascinating.
Oh, hey, am I allowed to go on the radio show in a non-professional capacity? Like, if we don't stand from the Institute, is that cool? Or, like, I didn't read the paperwork. Were any of them an NDA?
As long as you don't mention that you work at the Institute or anything pertaining to the particular investigation we're doing, you're probably fine.
Cool. You want to come on too?
Oh, just listen.
Okay. You trust me to handle this.
Yep. What time of day is it again? Like just evening?
Yeah, it's closing in on evening.
Okay.
It's starting to get dark.
Should probably have some food.
While you're discussing that, pop back. Chapman, did you see the links I dropped you?
Yes, I have not read them, but I did see that they were dropped.
If you want to skim them, functionally what I can tell you is, as far as your father's notes, he was aware of this urban legend from out east. He had some sporadic notes about cases that he thought matched this MO, but nothing this far west that your father ever found.
Interesting.
But this is it's a well-documented urban legend out east.
Normally the Southeast, I mean, the Mississippi is like a tremendous spiritual gateway, you know? Like normally that blocks pretty much anything coming through here, but it does explain the English. We're talking like 1800s era. I just had to get here.
So I will say, I'll throw this out there, Beatrice. You glance over and you see a note about Lover's Lane and Tom being dragged from the car and the police, and you start suspecting that maybe that 1800 shit is not quite so 1800 shit. In fact,
gonna let him have it, you know. It's
perhaps 1900s shit.
When were cars invented? Like 1801, 1803, somewhere in there? Henry Ford? Yeah.
So closer to the 20s.
Yeah.
Stan does not have a great mind for names or dates.
End sentence.
Yes. He's got a 16 intelligence. He's good at something. We just haven't found it yet.
If memory serves, he also has what is it? An inability.
Any task involving knowledge or figuring out problems or puzzles.
Yeah. Yep.
That's not going to be a problem.
But, Beatrice, I think, honestly, either of you could know this, being the local people that you are aware of... Well, I don't know, Stan. The news story that Sybil found, not that you know about this, but the news story that Sybil found was after, like, all of these events happened after your father went missing, right? So this would have been like, if Stan was to know about this purported story about Skinned Tom and Bootlegger Cavern being renamed Lost Tom's Cave, that would have been wholly on Stan in the aftermath of his parents going missing, whether or not he knew about that.
That's why I never got done. Just ran out of time. I don't know what to tell you. So, geez, all right.
So Stan might not know about it. Beatrice, just give me an intellect roll.
12.
You have heard the name Lost Tom's Cave, but you've never heard the associated story, I don't think.
Sure.
Like, it's one of those, like, sometimes people call it people call it Bootlegger Cavern, but sometimes people say Lost Tom's Cave, and you know that they mean the same place.
How many Toms? Why are there so many people named Tom? There's no way they're related, right?
No, it's one of those things. Like, humans love calling things Tom, you know? Tom, Betty, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. You never hear about any good ghouls named Stan, you know? I don't have a single ghoul to my name, you know?
We just haven't found them yet. There could be.
Right? I mean, just wait for me to go, man. I'm coming back as a ghoul, absolutely. All the work I put into stopping these, they look like they're having a great time.
It's good to have goals.
Absolutely. Or ghouls, as the case may be. All right, back to it.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do today? I mean, getting food.
Do you think that Sybil would have mentioned the blood trail she saw to Bernie? Just so that we're not wandering off alone and getting stabbed really bad.
Okay. Cool. So here's the really important question. Cat-a-corner to each other are two pizzerias. And there's a bit of a sense of...
The only other has olives.
Well, there's a bit of a friendly competition, you might say, because one of them is a classic wood-fire, high-end pizza. And catacorner to it is just the greasiest, biggest, most cheesiest, drippiest, unhealthy, cholesterol-inducing pizzeria. Your choice.
I think Sybil would do her like OCD fastidious thing and cross-reference reviews of both places. But also price would be a factor, and probably she would opt for the cheaper one.
I mean, that would be the greasy spot.
We have also already established that Sybil really loves popcorn, which is also a greasy, not healthy food. So that may or may not be a factor in the decision as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at a couple of the reviews, you'll find, fantastic find. This pizzeria is absolutely peak when it comes to combining those artisan flavors and offers a wide variety of customization. Truly enjoyed the craft sodas and the service was phenomenal. Huge thanks to ... more. If you go to the other pizzeria, you get the pizza we got here was great. Tasted fresh. It was still hot even when we got home, and it wasn't expensive. It's a tiny little hole in the wall with a few tables dotted here and there. You can get pizza by the slice or a small size ... more. This place knocked my socks off. I ordered the lunch special spaghetti with marinara and Italian sausage. The garlic bread was so good, and the pasta was legit. You will not be disappointed.
Are you reading reviews right now?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Just trying to figure out where from. Is it a Cedar place or a Boulder City place?
I will say that one of them is the place I took my very first girlfriend on our very first date, and the other is where I took my current wife on our anniversary.
Ooh.
Ooh, Centro anniversary. Top notch. Well done.
Thank you. So,
yeah. That's a whole choice.
I'm trying to decide which of those would be the greasy place, which would be the fancy place, though.
Oh, Centro's fancy, so.
It's really good.
So, with all of that in mind, is there anything else you guys wanted to do this night?
I will also turn to Stan and be like, thank you so much for the help with the windows. I really appreciate it.
Hey, no worries, man. I mean, that's...
treat you to a pizza or dinner.
Yeah. Actually, I could go for a pizza.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a bunch of MREs in the van, but that sounds better.
That's good to diversify sometimes.
Yeah. Save those for when we need them. Fair.
All right.
Are we having a meet
Look at
at the pizzeria?
Oh, yes, I'm declaring right here and now.
Excellent.
You guys arrive at the pizzeria at the same time.
Hey, you guys are covered with way less blood than the last time I saw you. Hell yeah.
Showers are a wonder
Right?
invention.
Yeah.
Hotel stuff is actually pretty nice.
Stuff though, you gotta watch out for the water in this town.
Explain.
Is it haunted?
No, it's just really hard.
Oh.
All right.
It's haunted water.
You guys,
Haunted water.
I think Sybil is the type to call ahead and put in an order for pickup.
Yeah.
And I think Stan is not.
Absolutely not. No.
So, Stan and B, you arrive at the pizzeria. You are waiting for, the time it takes to get your pizza. And around the same time, Sybil and Bernie show up for their pickup. What did you guys order?
So B, being the similar to my own, is just the big cheesy grease pile. Very minimal, but just all of the carbs. Obviously, Stan can get whatever he wants. She's splurging.
I think Sybil would opt for a Supreme. It's just pretends it's healthy because it's got veggies on it.
Bernie went for whatever the local specialty is.
I could straight up say, large 2-item pizza, 15 wings. What is this?
I can sure go above for 15 wings about now.
No, it's so pixelated.
No.
Large 2-item pizza, 15 wings, hot barbecue or Thai, 6-pack of beers for $45.99.
Hell yeah, brother. That is a fucking deal.
6-pack of beer with a pizza order in Utah is wild.
I mean, how else are they going to get rid of it?
It's Budweiser or Bud Light. Hey, listen, if you buy 9 pizzas, you get the 10th pizza free.
Hell yeah. Love a punch card.
Okay.
Dan gets into a 45-minute bickering match with the kid behind the counter that ends with him volunteering to work a shift some weekend to pay off a tab, and then comes back and eats half Bernie's wings, drinks most of the beer, and nauseous on whatever he's got hanging around.
Oh, God. I need to know just like a hair's breadth of what you guys talk about.
I mean, Birdie's still learning anything that Sam will teach.
Right, I almost feel like the first couple of minutes is just like the end of Avengers when they're all just eating shawarma, just sitting tired and wolfing that down.
Hell yeah.
I was going to say, Stan actually does not talk about anything supernatural. It's just like, that's work shit, man. We're done for the day.
Right.
We're talking about, truck repair, what's been going on in the mortuary. We got like fun stuff happening up in Ogden. What's going on?
I do think Sybil would mention the blood trail that she saw leading west at some point. Just as a point of, hey, danger that way.
And I'll say, Sybil, I assume you would have checked a map. That whole bootlegger cavern, that's west.
Alright.
Oh, that's what I was just looking at. I'm like, I'm sure that's west, so...
But no one would be dumb enough to, like, go back to the place that they were caught and, like, hanged, right?
And is named after them now.
Yeah, like, no one would be that dumb, right?
Right?
Sure.
I mean, if you're going by come on.
Right?
Sam's got it.
I think that's where we're we do, like, the blackout thing of, like, right? Blackout. Right?
Yeah.
Executive producer, Dick Wolf.
Yeah.
All of them.
And that's where we'll end for the night.
Dun, dun, dun. Stupid Haint and pizza.
What?
We'll end the night on a stupid Haint and pizza.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
We made it through the police investigation. You guys didn't say anything incriminating enough to get yourselves arrested.
Yeah.
Didn't even occur to me.
Okay. And that's why we love you. You guys gathered some information. You've got some leads. You've got just like a growing vendetta with this journalist.
God damn it, Mr. Summers.
Good old Jimothy Psalms.
Yep.
We've learned a bit about some things and some stuff. Done a bit of this and that. Is there anything you want to plug for all of our one viewer?
Mm-hmm.
I know some of us have TikToks, Etsy's, podcasts, Amazon wish list. I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to throw out there to the world?
Yeah, I am part of a podcast group, part of a Winterhawk podcast. We have several podcasts available for viewers. We have Wander and Roam, which is a project I'm part of. Just a little silly role-playing, fun little time. But we also offer a spooky show and film analysis, so check that out.
Wait, are you involved in the spooky show? Are you cheating on me?
No, I'm not involved in the
okay.
spooky show, but...
I mean, I have a TikTok and an Etsy, Cassie's Corner Studio, where I make yarn mostly nowadays, but I make all sorts of stuff and I sell them on the Etsy thing.
Anything you want to say? Jenny Andor Chapman. Any soapbox you want to lob out into the world?
Nothing I can legally say on the internet.
So
I got nothing yet. I got some projects in the works.
The link to Chapman's OnlyFans is www.trilobite in a thong.
Political rants. Yeah. I've got a
username.
Rumble. I've got an OnlyFans. I've got a Truth Social account if you want to follow that.
It's Bearded Trilobite.
There might be one of those on there, and I don't want to accidentally plug a Truth Social guy.
Anything,
No, I have projects in the works that I will be plugging in the future, but nothing yet.
I am excited to hear it. What a tease.
Ooh.
And anything from you, Jenny?
Yeah.
What are you making right now?
It will be a sweater for my friend's upcoming baby. Wait, no. What have I done? Half of it.
Very nice. All right, guys.
Plug in Jenny's friend's upcoming baby.
Yeah. Congratulations, friend.
Don't plug the baby.
No, that would get me, she would not like that.
The Barren Deep funeral home was quiet, save for Dixon's cleaning and the light wind whistling through the boarded-up window. The lobby looked almost presentable again. Somehow, nearly every single one of the fake plants had been demolished in the bedlam. He didn't mind, though. Miss Larkin barely ever took a night off, and after today, she'd earned it. Besides, Dixon liked the quiet. His bandmates joked he was the quintessential bassist. Silent, stoic, and just kind of there. Truth be told, he figured he was just autistic. What he didn't figure was that he was being watched from the places he never looked. Satisfied with his work, Dixon wiped his hands and went to lock up. Hints of fire and shadow watched him from the wrong sides of the mirror. Burning black and boiling with seething hatred, they prepared to lay their trap. But not for him. There was a wrong in this place, and they waited until the unsuspecting lumberjack lad had vanished down the street before setting to work. Dixon had no idea he'd never see Miss Larkin again.